She's a heartbeat away from leading the nation, but her staffers say, here's my resignation. Yep, they're just too embarrassed to keep working for Kamala Harris. With her approval ratings so in the toilet, you'd need Roto-Rooter to find them. She's losing one more high-profile staffer. But that's what happens when you're known as Joe Biden's number 2. Simone. See, you try to get me to stop doing poop jokes, but they won't let me stop. The poop jokes come from me. Simone Sanders, no relation to the Colonel, is quitting as senior advisor and chief spokeswoman. And like your savings, administration officials say she'll be gone at the end of the year. Simone is the second high-profile staffer to leave the VP in recent weeks. The first was her communications director, Ashley Etienne. Her staff turns over more than Dog the Bounty Hunter at a tanning salon, which is a lot. This is such big news. We needed to get the vice president's comment on the matter. I caught up with the vice president earlier today. So, Madam Vice President, welcome back to the show.
Thanks. I was hoping to be on with that Timpf girl, though, this time, because it's crazy how someone could be so funny, smart, and good-looking at the same time.
True, but she is a violent drunk. Anyway, let's get to the topic, because I know you're busy.
Yeah, I'm actually not that busy. In case you haven't noticed, I'm a toaster.
True, but your chief spokeswoman just resigned. Why?
It's pretty easy, short pants. The couldn't hack it.
Excuse me?
You heard me, fart breath. She couldn't be around a strong woman of color like me.
But she's also a strong woman of color.
Exactly, you idiot.
But you're a toaster.
Don't you know last week she tried to throw me into a bathtub full of water?
Really?
Are you calling me a liar, squatty body?
No, I just find it hard to believe she tried to kill you.
I bet if I were white, you'd believe me. Typical stupid white cracker.
Well, thanks for coming on.
You, and congrats on the ring.
Oh, well, thank you. You know, Kat, that's an amazing job. You know, because we can't actually do an impersonation of Kamala Harris.
No.
That would be racist. So we're just using a toaster from now on. And I think it really worked. It must be hard, though, to work for a bad boss. You don't have that problem.
I think it would be hard to be a spokesperson in general.
Yes.
I would never want to be a spokesperson. I would like to have a spokesperson.
Yes.
Like, you know, you do something bad.
Yeah.
Just call them up. Like, hey, spokesperson, what are you going to do about it?
Yes.
And then they have to, like, come up with this strategy and then put on nice clothes and go talk to all the people that I pissed off.
Yes.
So they can ask them questions about it. So the people that I pissed off, when they think of my they'll remember the spokesperson's face and not mine.
There you go. That's how it works.
I want a spokesperson, but I don't want to be a spokesperson.
One day that'll happen. Loftus, can you blame them for jumping ship? What if it's them and not her? What if Sanders leaves and suddenly she gets better, like Kamala gets better?
That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
There's like zero chance. It'll just be like the next person will get sick and tired of Kamala Harris. No one likes this chick. Like, no one wants to be around her. It's like if politics was a potluck dinner, she's that nasty dish that no one wants to eat. But someone keeps bringing it. Someone keeps showing up.
That's a very interesting analogy that you have brought.
I would have said, like, if she were a fashion plate, she would be your jacket.
No, because the jacket's cool. And people love the jacket.
It looks
definitely going
visibly
potluck.
dirty.
It looks visibly dirty. I think
That's how you know it's working.
I think you slept in it.
Yeah.
That's how you break it in. It's like a baseball glove. You put it under your pillow, you sleep with this and a couple fifths of Jack Daniels.
There you go.
Thank you, by the way. Yeah, but Kamala Harris, she's the butternut squash spaghetti of potluck dinner.
Whoa. Now you're stepping into my zone, buddy. I like that butternut squash spaghetti.
I had great butternut squash soup today from Hale and Hardy. It was delicious.
No, someone is obviously doing mind control. That doesn't exist.
All right, Joey. What if we're wrong? What if she's like Trump? She's just hard to work with. And if you just let her be herself, she'll be amazing. No?
At least you're funny.
Laughing in my face.
Literally.
No, really though. Here's the thing. I heard they're leaving for like jobs that have a future, like for Best Buy or Blockbuster, something that might be around in a year.
Circuit City.
Yeah. And so here's the problem. They're in communications. Her numbers are in the tank.
Yes.
I don't know that she isn't so arrogant that she is actually telling them that you're not doing a good enough job and you need to leave. I mean, that may actually be where it is. But, her best was when she was in the Senate. And she was kind of this bulldog character on everyone they brought in. They rolled in there and
She would
interrogated.
Yeah.
And she's not doing that as vice president, which is ironic because that's kind of the vice president's job.
Right.
Especially when you have someone like Biden that you're like, hey, bro, you awake over there?
Yeah.
Like, you need someone like her to bring that personality. And the fact they're not using that is really odd to me. Like, I don't understand the political strategy behind it.
Yeah, now she just stands behind him like she's his nurse.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, she's not doing anything else.
Buck, you're a kind of an insider dude. What's the scuttlebutt?
So you have to remember that no one thought that Joe Biden was going to be president at the start of this either. So I think that Kamala, as much as the numbers are terrible, as much as she was the border czar, who's no longer the border czar, even though there's no official announcement about why that's the case, she probably sees this and says, if Joe can do it, literally anyone can. I think the part of this that is a surprise is the guy who is cognitively declining in front of people, and you're worried if he's going to walk out sometime and just start saying gibberish, is actually better on the optics than Kamala showing up and trying to be normal and friendly and appealing to people.
Yeah.
That's what I think people didn't expect in this administration, and there's no way to turn that around.
I got it completely wrong. I thought that she was going to learn on the job. She ticked all the boxes, so all she has to do is be normal, and she couldn't do that.
Do you remember when she, though, the best was when she, at one of the debates, was like, well, I'm clearly a top-tier candidate.
Yeah.
And everybody who followed politics was like, actually, no.
Yes.
But she thought she was.
When you have to pay children to act to like you, you got a problem.
Nobody known for their nervous cackle is ever going to appear to be normal, right? Like, she doesn't appear to be normal. She could at least just be mean. At least that's an emotion we have.
Just be mean.
I respect a genuine mean.
Yeah, it's
exactly.
true. It's true. Just go mean. If nobody likes you already and you're laughing and having a good time, drop that stuff and just be an. You know what? I think that was in the Bible.